Parasite is the movie of the year, but so far no one has made a video essay about where Bong Joon-ho gets his cinematic inspiration. This is that video. As you know, Parasite is a movie about inequality. It's the story of a working-class family, the Kims, who symbolically ascend from their basement apartment, successfully deceiving their way into jobs in the home of the social elite, the Parks, only to fall once again to the position where they started, as you can see mirrored in the opening and closing shots. Throughout production, Bong Joon-ho and his crew called Parasite a staircase movie because of its use of stairs to tell this story about class division using vertical space. But to understand Parasite and what's innovative about the film, we need to see the cinematic tradition it comes from, especially those stairs. In this video, I'll look at two of Bong's inspirations that he often cites in interviews, a Korean drama called The Housemaid, and the classic Alfred Hitchcock horror film Psycho. In conclusion, I'll show why these similarities matter, because Parasite's genius can only be understood in the context of its history. First off is The Housemaid, a Korean drama directed by Kim Ki-young. In broad strokes, this movie is about a middle-class family whose aspirations to join the upper class are disrupted by a bad news housemaid. It all starts when she coerces the husband into sleeping with her, and it ends with almost everyone dead on the floor. What's important is how this film symbolically shows this demise, using the stairs. In the Korean 1960s, having a staircase in the home was a coveted status symbol. The horror of this film is that as hard as they try to achieve social respectability, they are ultimately dragged down these stairs by the housemaid to their tragic end. It's evident how this served as inspiration for Parasite. Both films feature the hardships of a family and their search for social mobility and the use of stairs to represent this struggle. Tragically, just like in The Housemaid, the working class characters in Parasite are pushed down the stairs they have fought so hard to climb. Bong Joon-ho was also inspired by Alfred Hitchcock, which he alludes to with a little snapshot here. In the genre of horror, no film director is more iconic than Hitchcock, with arguably his most famous film, Psycho. In broad strokes, the movie is a mystery about a series of murders at the dilapidated Bates Motel, which lies at the foot of the caretaker's old house. Bong Joon-ho says, "I rewatched Psycho because of the Bates house, not the motel. It had a very interesting structure." By this structure, he refers to the distinct floors of the house connected by long sets of stairs. In both movies, these stairs create a dramatic tension. Watch here as both characters approach the basement. See how the scenes mirror each other as they build anticipation.
Mrs. Bates.
Let's step back. Why does this matter? The answer is that it is only by knowing these conventions that we see how Parasite is unique. While The Housemaid contributes its symbolic use of stairs, we see Bong Joon-ho shatter this foundation by introducing a scarier, deeper set of stairs, which adds further to this social critique. Thus, the film is not simply about the dynamic between rich and poor, but also the conflict fostered between the poor families who are put against each other because of this severe inequality. While I've shown the stylistic influence of Hitchcock's Murder, we see Bong Joon-ho take this dramatic tension even further in the dinner party scene by allowing Mr. Kim to strike back where Hitchcock stopped the bloodshed. In sum, I'm not saying that Bong's use of these techniques is better or worse than these other films, but that Parasite is best understood in the tradition of its historic influences. Rewatching these movies, it's rewarding to find the precious moments where great filmmakers nod to those who came before them. It reminds us how storytelling is a team sport, and a global one at that, with a rich history that crosses both cultures and continents. Thanks for watching.
Psycho killer.